You are listening to Proof Text, a Glossa House podcast exploring Scripture and all things related to it. New episodes are released daily. For more information, check out glossahouse.com and subscribe to our channels on Spotify and YouTube. Welcome and enjoy.
Hello and welcome to Proof Text. I am Michael Halcomb, and this is an episode where we do a Hebrew reading. We've been reading through Jonah for a little while now, and today we're at Jonah 3, verse 5. Chapter 3, verse 5. So if you're watching, I'm going to put that up on the screen in a second. If you're just listening, that's fine too. But remember, read out loud. That means repeating after me, repeat after me. If that means reading, muting me and reading along, or if that means just reading along with me, whatever that means, watching the videos and then reading yourself. Whatever that means, read out loud. Don't neglect that. That's an important step toward fluency. All right, so let's go ahead and get to it here. We're going to look at Jonah 3, verse 5. We're just going to do a cold read here. I haven't looked at the verse yet. I just pulled it up. And then we're going to go look at each word in the verse and then do another read. So I'll do a cold read here. We'll actually do a read too, maybe where we turn off the vowel point. So here we go. Vayamanu Anashi Nineveh Ba'alahim Yikra'au Tsum Yilishbashu. Ooh, I struggled on that one. Shakim Migdolam V'ad Katanam. Ooh, I struggled with that one. That's a little rough. So let's go through and just look at each word on its own and see if we can get a better reading later on. So we have the Vaya here at the start. Vaya, and then we have the Aleph. So Vaya, and then we have the Aminu. Vaya Aminu. Vaya Aminu. Vaya. And then the Aleph is going to kind of be silent here. You can just do a Vaya since it runs in with the Patak. But you have the E sound here. So Vaya Aminu. Vaya Aminu. All right. And then next we have the Aleph with the Patak. So Aneshe. 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 So Vaya Aminu Aneshe. Vaya Aminu Anashe. Vaya Aminu Anashe. And then we have Nineveh. Nineveh. Vaya Aminu Anashe Nineveh. Nineveh. With the Hirik Yod. Nineveh. Alright, and then we have Be Elohim. Elohim. Ba Elohim. Ba Elohim. Not a ch there. Ba Elohim. So, all right, we have Vaya Aminu Anashe Nineveh Ba Elohim. Notice got the dagesh. Ba Elohim. Hirik Yod again. We got the holem there. Ba Elohim. Ba Elohim. Vaya Aminu Anashe Nineveh Ba Elohim. And then we have Vayik Ra'u or Vayik Ra'u. However you want to do that, if you want to treat that like a vowel pair, al or a'u, vayikru is how some people will say it. They'll ignore the aleph. So you can do vayikru, vayikrau, vayikra'u. I tend to do the vayikra'u. I want to get the aleph in there. I don't treat it as silent here, vayikra'u. I'm okay also with either vayikra'u or vayikru. I do vayikra'u. And then tsum. Or tsum, I think I said tsum earlier, but tsum, vayikra'u tsum, you have the holem vav, tsum, you can do like a mix between an O and a U there if you want, rather than a straight O, so tsum, vayikra'u tsum, and then we have vayi, and we have vayil beshu, Vayil Beshu. So we have Vayikra'u Tsum, Vayil Beshu. Man, I really butchered this the first time on the cold reading, I think. That's okay. Ba'alohim vayikra'u tsum vayilbeshu. So let's start over. Vayaminu anoshe Nineveh ba'alohim vayikra'u tsum vayilbeshu. And then we have the seen here rather than the sheen, and a lot of people will do this sound there as the same as samek. I tend not to. I tend to collapse my seen and sheen, so this could be pronounced sakim or shakim. Either way, I tend to say shakim. I collapse my seen and sheen, and a lot of people would be upset with that. That's fine. It's just what I do, based on how I've learned. And there's a whole historical debate about that, by the way. So I'm not just pulling that out of thin air, but you can do sakim or shakim. I'm fine either way. Most biblical Hebrew teachers would say sakim. And then we have migdolam. Migdolam. I butchered that one on the first one through. So sakim or shakim migdolam. Shakim migdolam. So Elohim vayikra'u sum vayulbashu shakim or sakim migdolam va'ad va'ad. And then the last word, kitanam, 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 va'ad kitanam, va'ad kitanam. So migdolam va'ad kitonam. Sakim migdolam va'ad kitonam. All right, let's do a read all the way through. We'll try to read pretty quickly here. We'll see what happens. Vayaminu. Let's start over. Vayaminu anashe Nineveh. Ba'alohim vayikra'u sum. Man, let's start over. This is why you need to practice reading out loud right here. It helps build confidence. Vayaminu anushe Nineveh, va'alohim vayikra'u sum vayalbashu sakim migdolam va'ad katanam. Katanam. One more time. With the Dagashim and Nikodim. Vayaminu anushe Nineveh, ba'alohim vayikra tsum, vayulbashu sachim migdolam va'ad katanam. Let's go ahead and turn the vowel points off and see what we can do there. It'll sound a little bit different based on how I do pronunciation, and that's fine too. Let's see what we can do here. Let's take away those vowels. We'll come back down to verse 5. All right. So we have Vayaminu. So I'll pronounce it a little bit different. Vayaminu anashe Nineveh. Vayaminu anashe Nineveh. Ba'alohim vayikra sum vayikra'u sum vayulbashu sakim migdolam va'ad katanam. Oh, one more time. So we have vayaminu anashe Nineveh. Then we have ba'alohim vayikra'u sum vayulbashu sakim or shakim. When I don't have vowel pointings or anything like that, I just tend to use the sheen instead of the seen. That's where they collapse for me, especially without vowel pointings. So it's shakim migdolam va'ad katanam. So here we go. Vayaminu anoshe Nineveh, ba'alohim vayikra sum vayilbeshu shakim migdolam va'ad katanam. Yeah, I tend to do better even without the speed bumps there, the Nicodem and Dagashim, but you need to learn to be able to do both. Yeah, so that is Jonah. chapter 3, verse 5. And I'm going to stop there right now and say I hope that helps.
Interested in growing your ancient language skills but not sure where to start? Glossa House can help. From illustrated readers and short stories to lexicons and grammars, Glossa House offers a variety of resources for beginning, intermediate, and experienced ancient language learners. Head to glossahouse.com today. Glossa House, language resources for the global community.